Hey guys, Clever27 here. I'm here to bring you guys another horror movie review for the month of October. Sorry I haven't done one in a while. I've just been, I haven't really been watching horror movies, and just been very busy with school. So I'm here to. I said I was going to review Last House on the Left. I said that was going to be my next review, but I will still do that one. I think I'll do that one next. But right now I want to review Paranormal Activity 2, which I saw over the weekend, and because I love the first one so much, I wanted to do a review for this one anyway. So October, why not? So anyway, this one is I think, in my opinion, just as good as the first one. I know there's people out there that hated the first one, but I think these two movies really show that you don't need big name, pretty faces, or gore, or nudity, or big time special effects to have a really good horror movie. I think that's why I liked the first one and this one so much, because it really showed that you didn't need all those stuff that most horror movies have nowadays. I don't want to get too into the movie because there's a certain plot point, and I think people would, I don't know if people would be mad. So if you don't want to know what the plot point is, don't watch the video. If you want to go in totally surprised. And here's the thing about it. I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, because I've seen it in written reviews on other pages, on websites and stuff. And a part of me doesn't want to say it, but I think I'm going to say it anyway. The movie is a prequel to the first one, and I thought the way it comes together is amazing. I thought that was one of the big parts of the movie that I loved so much about, that it brought everything together and it pieced it really well. And one of the reasons why I really liked the movie as well, and one of the reasons why I liked the movie so well. So it's a prequel. Now you know. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not going to say how it's a prequel. I'm not going to say how it pieces together. I'm just going to say it's a prequel. And this time around, let's get to the actual movie. We have a family unit. We have a new family unit. They just have, the mother's name's Christy, stepmother. We have the father, Dan, the teenage daughter, Allie, and baby Hunter. And there's something about putting a baby, and before I go on, this is one I say. There's something about putting a baby in this type of situation, any type of situation, like any type of dangerous situation. There's something about putting a baby in there that just kind of takes a movie to a different level. And this one is no different. I thought it was very interesting. And every time you see someone go into the room, the baby's room, because there's different camera angles, if you've seen the trailers, excuse me, different angles that we see in the movie. There was the pool, there was the kitchen, the living room, the front door, and the baby's room. And every time something bad happens, like a big noise, and the loud noises that has become the essence of Paranormal Activity. You see somebody run up to the baby's room, and it's just your heart cringes because you're like, oh, something gonna happen. And even when it happens in broad daylight, it's just like, oh, what's gonna happen? So I think that's one of the big reasons why I love these movies, is because you don't need big special effects, and you don't need big name, pretty faces, and gore and nudity. And I think it's one of the other reasons why I love these movies so much, is because it has that. They're good. I mean, the acting isn't top notch. They're not going to win Golden Globes or Oscars because of this, but I think, for it being this kind of false documentary type style movies, I think it works. I think the acting's okay. So like I said, we had the family unit, which I thought was very interesting, because you have this constant struggle of them not believing one another that something is happening in the house. I thought that was pretty cool. I really did. What was I going to say? I don't know why I totally blanked. We have pretty much the same. Like I said, we had the different angles, and we have the regular handheld camera that records everything. And most of the time, it is the daughter, Allie, who records it. I thought it was interesting. You know, I really liked the dynamic, the characters, how they deal with each other. And I don't know what. There's really not much to say, and I don't want to spoil it, but you know, it is a kind of well-made movie. It does start off slow, but the last hour, was it last hour? Last half hour, I forgot. It really picks up. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to say too much because, you know, I don't want to spoil it. But if you love the first one, I think you will like this one. If you didn't like the first one, then don't watch this one because it's pretty much the same thing, except with different characters and family unit and different camera angles everywhere. So, but yeah, if you love the first one, definitely check this one out. I think you will like it. Yeah, that's it. I got really nothing else to say. I want to keep this short. I don't know how long this video's been already, but yeah, there's not too much to say about a movie, about this one, because, you know, again, you don't want to spoil it. So yeah, very well, very good. Definitely recommend it. I love the ending. I love the ending. I love the last hour. I think it was the last. I can't remember if it was the last half hour or hour, but I'm just gonna say half hour. I love the last half hour. I thought it was great. I thought that's what really made the movie for me. You know, the other parts of the movie were good as well, but I think that last half hour was just, it really made the movie for me. And like I said, the pacing and not the pacing, the way it all came together was really good. So yeah, definitely check Paranormal Activity out if you liked it. If I had to rate it, I'd probably give it a perfect ending, just because it's you know, it's just, I don't know how to explain my perfect rating. It really was a well-made movie. I thought it was very good, and it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Because, you know, when everybody saw the first one, they're like, you know, you cannot make a sequel, you cannot mess this up. But they didn't mess it up, in my opinion. I thought it was very good. I thought it was well made. Obviously, if you've seen the movie and disagree with me, you know, obviously we all have our different opinions. I do agree with some people saying that the beginning is very slow paced. It's very slow. It's nothing's really happening, but it picks up for me. I thought it was very well made. So that's been my review. If you've seen this movie, let me know in the comments or in the video response below. I would love to hear from you guys, especially people who've seen this movie. I know some of you guys did because it made $41.5 million in the box office. But yeah, that's it. I will see you guys next time. Again, next movie review, I will do Last House on the Left, like I said I was going to do. And it's almost Halloween, so this horror movie month is almost over. Obviously, I will keep doing movie reviews, and I'll still keep doing some horror movie reviews, especially if I see some good ones. So, yeah, that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.